Well, we are in Lake Station, Indiana. We just filled up the truck. $4.64 a gallon. What do you think about that, babies? $4.64 a gallon. I think we got God, I can't remember how many gallons I got. But ooh, it's windy. We're gonna walk the dogs. We planned on going to the Ohio Turnpike and getting our shower tonight. But honestly, the last few times that we took a shower there, it kind of sucked. Kind of crappy pressure, huh? Oh yeah, I might step in dog poop, huh? So, we've parked the truck. We're gonna walk these animals and get a shower here. I think we have probably 7 hours of driving left. We're doing, so what I've been doing is, let me switch this around. What I've been doing is about 60 mile an hour, which is about 1400 RPM for my truck. So about 60, 62 mile an hour. And I just checked the fuel mileage that we got, and we got like 6.04 miles a gallon, which isn't great. I mean, honestly, we've been doing some pretty heavy loads. I think we're 79,000 pounds on this load, and I'm pretty sure we were 79,000 pounds on the last load. So we're not light. We are aerodynamic on these last two loads. Let's see, we hit coils, which weren't too bad, and now this, obviously you guys have seen this. And this one's super aerodynamic. So anyways, we got stuck in some traffic south of Chicago on the, is that the 80? Absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. The roads are so bad. The roads have been super bad all week long, honestly. Like, every single road we've been on has just been crap. So it's it puts me in a bad mood, honestly. When I hit a giant pothole that I can't avoid, it just infuriates me at how much, you know, if you're a company driver, you don't care, but when it's your own vehicle, you know, you got to worry about, did I just split a tire? You know, what did I mess up hitting that pothole? It's aggravating, you know? Truckers spend all this money on taxes for these roads, and they're just absolutely garbage. So anyways, let me finish walking these dogs. We're gonna go grab a shower, and we'll hit the road again. Oh, well, we made it to Du Bois, Pennsylvania. Of course, Pennsylvania has these little towns with these little roads. You gotta go lay down, fat butts. That aren't meant for trucks, but they put these warehouses and these trucking, shipping, receiving places in these little bitty towns. All right, get down. Go on.
Go, fat butts. All right, we have to go around this white building.
Kind of like the GPS shows, huh?
It says there's a T. The guy said Ohio Avenue too. He said there's a T. And then we back into the door. We didn't know what the fuck the number of the door was.
You back into a door?
Yeah. Turn left. He doesn't know what the number of the door is.
It's a little warm, 64 degrees. Ooh, I'm gonna take this hoodie off. Ohio Avenue. Whee!
Arriving at 50 Ohio Avenue on the left.
So I probably just pull up right here, and then we'll pull out and back in on there and over here. I guess there's a door open, but I don't want to just back into a door without talking to somebody first. Attention, steel delivery drivers. When temperature is below 30 degrees, please disconnect trailer from truck to permit closure of overhead door. All All right, you want to go talk to him? I'll sit here. Well, let me go set a camera up. So Lita called this place, and the guy was like, yeah, when you get here, just back into the door, we'll unload you. And we get here, and we're not sure exactly if this is the door where we're supposed to be, right? So we pull off to the side over here. Lita walks in, and they're like, you can either untarp out there, or you can untarp in the building. Obviously, I want to untarp in the building because it's a dirt lot, and it's muddy right now. So we pull up and back in, and one of the guys walks up to us and he's like, I need you to pull forward a little bit. They backed you in. He said, the guy backed you in too far. I said, I backed myself in. He said, you weren't supposed to do that. It's like 2 different people have told us to back in now. It's like they got a few more on your side. Can you see out there? I think there's one more.
There's one more on your side.
One more. Huh?
On your side.
Is it on my side? Looks like it's dead smack in the middle. All right, they're gonna get this unloaded. We got to put up our 4x4s, strap down our tarps, and it looks like we got an hour and 49 minutes to our next one. We're going to Williamsport, and this will take us back to Granite City. So we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, we've made it to Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Looks like we're getting 3 spools. I think they're like, I think they said 12,000 pounds a piece. They make you use coil racks here, but they give you the dunnage, so we might be able to replace some of our dunnage.
I mean, one of them broke, or is that the one you cut?
I cut 2. I ended up cutting 2 of my 4x4s up for the first load that was like, oh, you need 5 coil racks, and ended up not using any coil racks. So they're pretty serious about you not idling your truck here. It's they've got signs everywhere, and it looks like it's kind of a first come first serve, but they made you make an appointment, so I don't know what the point of that is. Just got done running the dogs. I'm winded. Yeah, so we've got 1 truck in front of us that's not getting loaded yet. I have no idea where here we get loaded, but it's a 24-hour facility, so that's kind of nice. So I'll get back to you guys after we get moving here. (7:45). We are still waiting to get loaded. This has got to be the slowest place. You would think these big wooden reels would be quick to load. They finally moved the person that was in front of us up ahead. We got here at 5, right? 5:15?
5:19.
5:19. We had an appointment for 5 to 5:30. First, they set our appointment to 9 o'clock. And I called Mason. I said, dude, there's no way we're going to make that. He says, they just put down 9 o'clock. She said, just call them as soon as we knew. So we knew about 2 hours prior. Right? Yeah, it took about 2 hours to get here. An hour and 45 minutes,
Yeah.
right? I don't think it would matter because it's a first come first serve place because you have to pull down in this, I don't know, what would you call this?
Alley.
An alley. And even if the people behind me had an appointment before me, I got here before them, so I'm ahead of them. How much are we losing our time? Let me see.
Probably. We've been here for a minute.
View map. No, we still have our drive time left. We have 5 hours and 45 minutes. Now the receiver of this stops receiving at 1 o'clock on Friday. And there's no way we're gonna make it. I think we have, did you have the address punched in?
Yeah.
And I went through there and
Well, it's not
cleared it out.
It's not pulling up in Granite City. It's pulling up in Missouri.
I don't think you ever told it to route us, so I don't think it ever.
Yeah, because it doesn't pull up in Granite City.
How about this? Okay, Garmin. Granite City. Is that Illinois?
Yeah.
See how far we are.
Which result would you like?
You're retarded?
I'm kind of retarded.
Okay, Garmin. Granite City, Illinois.
Which result would you like?
So we're 716 miles away, it says.
Going to Granite City, Illinois.
Just tell me how long. Stuck on 99%.
In 1/2 mile, turn right on North Street.
So we're 11 hours and 58 minutes away. And it is 8 o'clock. So if they get us loaded by 9, there's no way we can make it by 1. It all started with that metal. With that metal we loaded, and it taken them so long to get us in there on that. It's stuff like that. Everybody wants to say, oh, all Robert does is whine. Which, by the way, I just put out that when we went to the casino, so that's when you guys were whining that I was whining. No, I guess I just expect more from people. Like, these companies expect you to be perfect. Why can't we expect them to be perfect? I don't know. So they say we have to use 4 chains on the front and 4 chains on the back one. Except it's only, oh, here they come for me. All right, yeah, they said the guy's in there chaining up now, and so we're gonna be next. About 15-20 minutes, he said. I don't know why it's taking so long. I mean, the guy that was before this guy only had 3 reels. We'll have to set this camera up. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. Well, we finally got loaded up at about 9:15 last night. That's what we got. They require you to have 4 chains on the front and the back ones. We end up sleeping on an off-ramp down the road from here. And of course my phone rings every time I get on this thing. Alright, we are now pretty close to Dayton, Ohio. They're supposed to have a barbecue place right off this exit. I'm not sure if we can find parking, so we're just gonna throw this thing on the ramp here, take the dogs for a walk down there. But yeah, I think I was talking to you guys about this load here. I have never had, let me see if I can swap this around. So many phone calls before in my life. Like this time being out has just been beyond stressful. Like the amount of phone calls I've received, I mean, it's done nothing but rain the entire time we've been out. And then you have road conditions. And then you have, on top of that, my cell phone coverage. I have no idea what's going on. But I cannot get cell phone service. Like, if somebody calls me, it cuts out within the first 5 minutes. So it ends up hanging up on us, and then they end up having to call me back, or I have to call them back, and it has just been an absolute nightmare. I have no idea what's going on. You guys know, I've complained about ever since these places came out with 5G that everything else has just gone to absolute garbage. So I actually disabled 5G in my phone a while back, and that seemed to help a lot, because it seemed like my phone would go from 4G and it would connect to 5G, and then when it would lose the 5G and go back to the 4G, it seemed like I was dropping calls doing that and stuff like that. So I completely told my phone to stop looking for 5G, and now it doesn't seem to be helping at all. So let me get these dogs out. All right, we got the doggies out. It's supposed to be like 0.2 miles over here. Did I leave my hazards on? So we had some time to just kind of blow when we were waiting on them to load this, which took them 4 or 5 hours, by the way. And it's a little windy, so I hope it's not too bad. Do you want to take one of these dogs? Because they are fighting each other which way they're running. So I did some research. So our APU used to turn on. Oh my gosh, it's so cold out for some reason. Woo. Used to turn on when our batteries would be low. But here lately, it seems like it would wait till the battery was too dead. So while we were sitting there, waiting to load, oh my gosh, that's some deep mud. Mackie just pulled me right through that mud. Hey, calm down, Spaz. Hey, Mackie. Mackie. Yeah. Whoa. Spaz. Yeah, it would wait till the batteries were almost dead, and then it would try to start the truck or start the APU, and the batteries would be too dead. So while we were sitting there, you know, I had my computer on, we had some lights on, but they wouldn't let you idle. And I didn't think we were there that long, but obviously we were, because my dash will also make like this beeping noise when it senses your batteries are going low. And usually when that noise comes, it's too late. Your truck won't start. Well, that buzzer went off. So the first thing I tried to do was start with the APU, and the APU wouldn't start. So luckily I tried to crank the truck, and it barely cranked over and finally started. So I did some research and figured out how to go in there and tell it at what voltage it should try to start. So we finally got that figured out. So now I don't feel as bad kind of leaving our truck like that and coming back to a dead battery. So anyways, I've talked so much. I guess we're in Springfield, Ohio. He just said there's a Big Lots over here that we might have been able to park at, but I didn't want to chance it. So let me get over here to this barbecue place. I'm excited. It said it's world famous on the signs, but it's only got barely 4 stars. So we'll have to see what it's like. Yeah, I don't know if there would have been a place for us to actually park. I'm glad we made the call to park on the shoulder because, I mean, I don't know if that Long John Silver's is closed, but probably not. Alright, while we sit outside this barbecue place here, tell you guys a story about my brother. So he's picking up in Kansas City, Missouri. Supposed to be going somewhere, Virginia. The rate was pretty good. The broker was like, I'm losing money on this. I've been having a hard time getting this thing moved for some. Well, maybe that wasn't that load. Maybe it was the other load. Anyways, my brother shows up. Supposed to be some farm implements or something going to Virginia. Turns out he gets there and it's not farm implements. But they go to put it on my brother's trailer, and my brother's, asking him questions like, what am I getting? How wide is it? Forklift driver's like, oh, it's only 6 feet wide, blah, blah, blah. Then the forklift driver brings over the piece that he's picking up. And my brother's like, how wide is that? And the guy's like, it's 8'6". He's like, okay. Now he has to sit in the truck while they're loading, which is how a lot of places are. Like, a lot of people are like, why aren't you standing out there telling them how to load it? Because 9 times out of 10, they want you sitting in your truck while they're loading. So my brother's sitting in the truck and he's watching them in the mirrors, and you notice the forklift keeps going back and forth. They keep like scooting it one side, scooting it to the other, scooting it to the other side. Finally, they're done loading it. My brother goes out there to strap it, and my brother's like, that's sticking out past my rub rail. That's not gonna work. And they're like, yeah, but it's only sticking out like an inch on each side. And my brother's like, it can't stick out any on either side. And my brother's like, this isn't gonna work. So I guess the guys go and they get their supervisor, and the supervisor comes out. The supervisor's like, I told the broker it was over-dimensional. Why are you making a big deal about it? And my brother said, they never told me it was over-dimensional. It doesn't pay to be over-dimensional. And the guy's like, so you're not gonna take it? And my brother's like, not at the rate that you guys have it at. And the supervisor looks at the other guys, and he said, take it off his fucking trailer. And so I think the guy turned back to my brother and was like, you were supposed to know this was over-dimensional. And my brother's like, nobody told me it was over-dimensional. And the guy's like, I'm not paying for this or something. And my brother's like, no, I will be getting a truck not used. And he said, the fuck you are, fuck you. And then walked away. And brother gets on the horn. Mason contacts the broker, tells them we need a truck order not used, and we will not accept anything under 500 bucks. So next thing you know, the guy comes back out and he's like, look, if you guys leave, that means I don't get this product shipped, that means I have to pay another truck to come out here. He said, I think if we flip this thing another way, we can get it to fit on your trailer. And my brother's like, you cussed me out, I'm done with you. And the guy's like, yeah, I'm sorry. How about I throw in an extra 500 bucks? So they end up agreeing on that. My brother switches it, has them flip it up, and gets paid an extra 500 bucks. So guy ended up eating crow. The guy's like, I'm sorry, it's been a long week. It's like, we completely understand. But it seems like truck drivers are the ones that always take the biggest hit on stuff like that. We're expected to just deal with it, you know what I mean? Which I'll admit, truck drivers are some of the nastiest, rudest people in this world. Did you order us some food? Look at her, she's a spaz. Calm down. Hey, oh my gosh, guys, why are you on me, fat butts?
They're gonna call number 86.
Hey, I'm only gonna pee. Let me go pee real fast, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
No.
What number did you say we were?
86.
Okay, I heard him call 85 when I was in the bathroom.
Okay, you got him?
Yeah.
Lucky.
Hey,
Chill out,
why are you trying to eat rocks, you weirdo? If you want to go back in there and wait on our number,
Yeah.
I got him. You guys stay here, Daddy. Our menu was much larger inside, but this is some of the, I guess, this mobile menu here.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice in there. I didn't get any footage. There was a lot of people.
Yeah, I thought it
There is a lot of people in there. And, looking back on a lot of my old videos, I was trying to find a place where we parked in Missouri once, I think. So I had to go back and watch some of my old videos because it was when we stayed in a mall parking lot. And man, going back and looking at some of my old footage, I used to hold my camera down like this, and you guys would get to see up my nose and stuff because I was too embarrassed to hold the camera while I walked around and talked. And now I don't really care. Like, I don't get embarrassed by filming anymore. But if there's a lot of people, like especially in a private place like that, I try to respect their privacy. So I won't film if there's a lot of people around, if there's only a few, I'll try to kind of edit out or only film when there's not people around or whatever I'm trying to film in a place like that. But you guys are maniacs. We gotta get across the street. Let me hit this button. Come here, Mackie. You are a spaz. You are an absolute spaz. It's actually pretty chilly out here. That's a big Dollar Tree. Mackie, over here. Get away from the cars, you weirdo. Yeah, that's a big. We could have parked over there, but we didn't know that.
That's where the big lodge is.
Yeah, but we didn't know that. And I would rather just walk. I mean, the dogs need to walk anyways. My hand is freezing. I'm gonna turn you guys off. Put my hand in the pocket. Oh, there you are. Hello there. Oh, so we made it to Effingham, Illinois. We are parked at a Wally World. We were a little short of getting to where our drop was. We kind of took it easy yesterday with going and getting that barbecue, which, by the way, the brisket at that place is probably the best I've ever had. She also got us pulled chicken, and then she got us some pulled pork. And then I'll put up some pictures. They gave us some like hamburger buns to make sandwiches with. And then she got mac and cheese and scallop potatoes. And it was all pretty dang good, but that brisket was no joke. That was that's gonna be hard to beat. Anyways, we got about an hour and a half to get to Granite City. So I think last time we parked at a Hardee's. I think this time there's a Pilot down the road. I think we're gonna try to hit so we can get some showers. I'll have to figure it out here. Granite City. Anyways, we did some shopping last night at Walmart. Got some essentials to get us through. So, see, this makes it, we're gonna stay out this week. What I'm probably gonna do, babes, is back out of here. I don't know if you can walk back there, but I wanna back out by them, to the left of all that, those wood chips.
Go out this way, right?
I just want to back out, and then I'm going to pull that way, and we'll leave that way, because I don't think there's any way I can go that way. Let me get this truck out of here.